Hello students, today in this video let us understand one more very important experiment from Environmental Engineering Laboratory 17 CVL 76, which is electric conductivity test. Okay, now let us first know what all are the apparatus or instruments we are going to use. So here we are going to determine the conductance of any given water sample by using digital TDS bar conductivity meter. Now as you can see in this picture, it is a digital conductivity meter, similarly to that of your pH meter. So same type of operating knobs it will have, so which will understand in the experiment. During the experiment we'll understand it. So let us just have a look of what exactly this apparatus looks like. Then we have to use electrode, which is nothing but conductivity cell. So it is a picture of conductivity cell. About this conductivity cell will some introduction regarding it will understand. Now reciprocal of resistance R is conductance L, and it is measured in Siemens. Okay, now L is equals to 1 upon R. Now what is a conductance? It is nothing but reciprocal of resistance. Okay, now what, in simple words, what is this conductance? Conductance is nothing but ability of any thing, any liquid or solid for that matter, to conduct electricity through it, to allow the passage of electrons through it. It is nothing but conductance. Now what is resistance? Resistance is a opposition applied to flow of this electric current. Okay, now what is this conductivity cell? A conductivity cell consists a pair of platinized foil, or it has platinum foils which has a definite average area A fixed at a definite distance L apart. Usually they will be kept at 1 centimeter apart and will be having a diameter of 1 centimeter. Thus L by A of given conductivity cell has a definite value and it is known as cell constant. Okay, now in this experiment we are going to determine the specific conductance. Means conductance, what is specific conductance? Specific conductance is the conductance of an electrolyte solution placed between two parallel electrodes which kept 1 centimeter apart and area of cross section 1 centimeter cube. Now here when we are using such a conductivity cell which has two platinized electrodes kept at a specific distance, then it will tell us specific conductance. Now this is the theory behind it, a glimpse of theory behind it. Conductance of electrolyte is directly proportional to the mobility of ions and number of ions present in unit volume. Now what exactly this instrument does here? So when you are dipping the conductivity cell connected to conductivity meter. Now conductivity cell detects the number of ions, mobile ions present in the given water sample, and ultimately its concentration will be displayed as conductance. Now conductance is nothing but measure of mobility of any electrolyte for that matter, any sample for that matter. If you take example of acid, bases, in acids there are once again strong acids, strong weak acids. Now when we are comparing the conductance, weak acids conductance will be low as compared to strong acid. Why? Because strong acids will be having more ions in it. Their ability to produce ions is more as compared to weak acids. In this manner, sample by sample, concentration of ions will be different, hence the conductivity will also be different. One of such simple experiment will witness. For that, let us just understand the procedure. Now what is the procedure? First, we must follow the manufacturer operating instructions. For example, for knob, how to adjust the knob, what setting and all, which you will understand in the experiment. Then after doing that initial adjustment with the instrument, then you have to connect the conductivity cell to the conductivity meter. Now once we have done this connection, Then is the calibration step. Now you must calibrate the instrument by dipping the electrode, that is conductivity cell, into KCl solution, and we must adjust the standardization knob, and we must standardize the instrument to 14.1. Here 14.1 is nothing but ionic product of, it will be ionic product of water. When we are doing pH plus pOH, it will be giving value 14. So we must calibrate the instrument to 14.1. After doing that, we must dip the electrode. After rinsing the electrode, we must dip the electrode in the given unknown samples, and directly the value, its conductance value will be displayed on the conductivity meter, and we can note down the conductance value of that particular sample. And for the number of samples, we can do the same thing. We can rinse the conductivity cell in water, then we can dip it in the second sample. So on number of samples analysis we can do. So let us just observe the experiment now. Okay students, this is digital conductivity meter or conductometer. So as you can see, it has some knobs. This first knob is to set the value, your conductance value. Then second knob will be your second knob we are using to calibrate. Then third knob we can set it for TDS, conductance at 25 degree, or conductance. Third knob we must set at conductance. Okay, now to begin with, we have to switch on the or plug it on. Then once again there will be switch on the instrument's back side, which also you must switch on. Now the instrument will be switched on. So once you have done this, then okay, we must connect the conductivity cell. Now how the conductivity cell looks like? Simple. Anyways, this conductivity cell outer body is made up of plastic. So as you can see, inside it will be having platinized plates which are kept at unit distance apart. Now before connecting the conductivity cell to instrument, now any electrode for that matter, before connecting it to the instrument, you must switch off the instrument, then you must connect. This instrument has two insertion points behind it, in which you have to connect the conductivity cell. Simple connection, two insertion points in which you have to insert the conductivity cell. So simple connection it is. Once you are connecting the once you are done with the connection, you can go for the analysis. I have already connected now. Now once again I'll switch the instrument on. Now some conductance value of water it will show. Anyway, any electrode for that matter, we must dip it in water, and we must keep. Now first step is standardization. We have set the instrument to conductance, which is manufacturer's initial adjustments. Now we have to dip the conductivity cell in KCl solution, and we have to set the instrument to 14.1 by using standardization knob. And now here see, some solutions will be having values to here. This at 200 ppt when it is TDS, or 200 millimeter per ohm. So we have to set. Why? Because KCl will be showing KCl will be having value in that range. Though you'll understand it. So now I have set the instrument to 14.1 and have set the knob to 200 millimeter per ohms. Now okay, once I have set the instrument to 14.1, we must not touch the calibration knob. Okay, now once the instrument is calibrated, we'll dip the conductivity cell in sample 1, sample 2, and then sample 3. So now let us see what value we are getting. when we are dipping a conductivity cell in sample 1. Wait for some time. So it is showing 0.248 meter per ohms value or Siemens per centimeter square units. Then after that I will rinse it in water and will keep it in water. Then sample 2. Okay, now in the similar manner we must dip the conductivity cell in the given samples. Okay, now here meter is not showing any sort of reading. So what it means, it indicates that value does not lie within 2 meter per ohms. It is bit higher. So now as you can see here, it has 2.7 meter per ohms value. So earlier sample had lower conductance, so it shows. So according to which you have to adjust this first knob and you can note down the reading. Now sample 3. Now sample 3 will have value. Okay, now it is not showing properly. Okay, now I have adjusted once again the knob. Now 0.404 is the conductance value beared by sample 3. This was your experiment. So after the completion, you must put the conductivity cell back in water and switch off the instrument, and you can express the value in the tabular manner. So now I am switching off the instrument, then once again plug it off. I hope you have understood the experiment. Now, how to express the values? Observation table. Okay, serial number 1, 2, 3. As you have already seen in the video, we have analyzed 3 samples, sample 1, 2 and 3. So conductivity values is expressed in meter per ohm, or it is called as mho. So serial number 1 or sample number 1's conductivity meter reading was 0.249 Siemens. Then sample 2 was 2.6 Siemens per meter. Then sample 3 was 0.404 Siemens per meter. So in this manner you have to express the values, number of trials, then sample and conductivity meter reading. I hope the experiment was clear to you. Anyways, it was a simple experiment. Thank you.